like George Washington on square floor. He giving you nothing. You feel me? What's up? It was Troy saying this is something. Everybody had a little shout.
What's tonight, folks?
Good job on KD. They just locked in.
I'm not saying it's Joker's fault. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
Get him down 3 games is a quick sweep.
It's a mentality thing. That's really what I think it is.
The Kobe fade away from 10 feet. You know what's in me.
Yo! What's up, fellas? Back, Mulich, just look at Mulich. Look Yo, where's Go when you need him? Where's Yo, what the fuck was that?
No.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm sorry, guys. But goddamn, Moo. I'm so used to Moo screaming after me, bro. Oh man, the nigga was frozen. But what's up, fellas? Man? I'm back in the house with the boys, man. Welcome back to another episode of Basket to Basket, man. And we got a good one in store for you guys today. But you know how we start the shows. You know we got to start them kind of right? And today we got the 1994 Rockets versus the Knicks finals, game 7. Winner takes all. So we're going to break this game down for you guys. You know, Troy always starts it up. What's up, Mobby? That's what I'm calling you. So Troy's going to start off like this. The game started off, right? Game started off a little slow. You feel me? But picked up in the second half. You know, very defensive game. Patrick Ewing, you know, Hakeem didn't really have that many points. I think Hakeem had about 9 to 11 points by the time the second quarter ended. Kind of picked up the rest of his points third, fourth quarter. But I'm going to get to the keys to the games because I don't know if you guys caught on the things I caught on. So we looking at stats, you know, for both teams. It's pretty even. Knicks took 78 shots, made 31. Rockets took 73, made 34. Field goal percentage. 39.7 to 46. The Rockets, you know how I do it with the you know how I do it. The Rockets got most of the slate. You feel me? It's only they lost in rebounds, and they had it was just rebounds. That's all they lost in rebounds the whole game. But my key to the games are both teams, like I said, started off good defense. That's what you like to see. Patrick Ewing definitely was hesitant in that first quarter to shoot the ball, to get into his spots. He was a little uncomfortable. Hakeem did start off kind of slow too. I like the fact that we got both those big men in the games early. They were swinging it down, loaded them from the start of the game. I think Hakeem got the first touch of the game. They got the tip. I think it was the Rockets who got the tip. Got the tip. Hakeem touches the ball right away. Then right on the other end, it goes right to Patrick Ewing. So you like to see your two stars get involved early. Second key to the game for me was Vernon Maxwell. Vernon Maxwell, even he had 21 points, I believe. It was 21 with 4 assists, 6-11 shooting, 2 for 6 from the three-point line. I would say that's another thing. Rockets took a lot of threes in this game. But Vernon Maxwell was key for them in that starting lineup. And then I would say Kenny the Jet Smith right behind Vernon. Kenny gave him 11 points. Vernon Maxwell gave him 21. And then Vernon Maxwell set the offense a lot. He was definitely getting them in the position. I just didn't like how slow sometimes the Rockets was like walking up the court. It'd be like the guy with the ball be up the court, then the 4 Rocket players be trickling behind him. Like, nah, you got to get back. Get back on offense just so you could you play good defense. You got to get back on offense to translate that. I would say my third, and then I got a little slight at the end. My third key to the game is how good they play defense on Patrick Ewing, making him uncomfortable because we all know he can put a lot of buckets up. That is Patrick. Patrick could give you some work. He had 17 points to finish the game. That is great. John Starks. John Starks. Bruce Wayne.
My boy.
What's good, brother? Welcome to the chat. Make friends with Moby. That's our guy right there. That's our number 1 fan right there. But keeping you in the 17 points. Starks having a bad game. He went 2 for 18 in the game, 0 for 11 from 3. And I know the coach kept him in the game because you don't want to go away from a player like Starks. But coach, you got to get somebody else in that position that can produce you some offense. This was a very close game. Anybody could have won it. But Rockets did control it most of the game to me. And my last and final key was Big Shot Bob had 8 points. To you, Mooch.
So the first thing that kind of really stuck out to me in this game was pace. You can kind of tell that was Rudy's more. That was more of his game plan was to push the pace, right? I feel like they kind of knew that Ewing was getting old. His knees wasn't the best, so they knew that they had more youth on their side, so he knew to push the pace. Sam Cassell coming off the bench with his 11 points was key, bro. Was super, super key because he had buckets in clutch places. But this is the thing that really stuck out to me during this game, bro. Robert Horry, although he had his minuscule 8 points, right? He did have 3 steals, so he was working on the defensive end. But his effort in sporadic parts of the game came at good times, and that's what really kind of swung this game because even after there was a point in time in the second quarter where he caused a foul, but he ran into the back of somebody and kind of jammed up his finger a little bit. And you can tell even after that, his intensity picked up, right? He was battling that injury. His intensity picked up, not to mention he was battling a sickness that he was fighting for the rest of the series. So he wasn't really all the way there, right? So he's trying to use all of these tactics, trying to use all of these things to keep himself in the game. And it's working, bro, because he off rip gets the first bucket of the game, right? Quick dunk as soon as they get the tip. So he's trying to get himself even more focused, even more. And that's the reason why he's fouling, because he's trying to get himself into the game. He's trying to keep himself in high energy. And it's working because he's in the passing lanes. He's guarding their best player. Starks is absolutely horrible in this. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my gosh, John, bro. If there was a time where somebody should just be like, hey, come here. Just come sit down. I know it's game 7, big dog. Trust me, I get it. But your time is done, my man. Just come sit down right here next to me. Okay.
Oh, man.
This game play out. Because there's no way, bro. 0 of 11, my guy, from 3. That is, bro, I would have took him out after the 5th one. I'm sorry. No, you got to come out. That's not good. Patrick Ewing really didn't have a good series. I didn't expect him to have a good game this game. He was really inefficient from the field. And honestly, bro, when you looked at Patrick Ewing in this game, he just looked unengaged. He really didn't look like he wanted to.
From the very beginning.
From the start of the game, bro, he really didn't look like he wanted to play like that. And coming out like that in the game 7 of the finals in that pivotal game, you can't do that. Charles Oakley, I seen nothing from him. Nothing from him, bro. If it wasn't for Derek Harper, bro, they would have got blown out this game, and it would have been embarrassing. Honestly.
I would say Oakley did give him. He was sticking Hakeem.
He was, and I would give
some
Oakley
good
this.
defensive stints.
I would give Oakley this because he crashed them boards something crazy.
Yeah, he had 14 of them things.
He crashed them boards something crazy. So he was very physical. He was very physical on the boards, but. As far as scoring wise, I feel like they needed just a little bit more of him, but he did do his job on defense.
He was.
They got nothing from the bench, but I really didn't expect them to get anything from the bench like that. Like I said, without Derek Harper's 23 points, bro, they damn near get blown out, and it's not a pretty game. But I want to give credit to Vernon Maxwell, bro, because every time he touched the ball, he was just I'm thinking
make the right plays with him.
I'm thinking score right now. I'm thinking put the ball in the hole. I'm thinking give my teammates whoever's open. The basket to put the ball in the hole. I'm thinking win, and you can tell that was his mentality from the jump, bro. So that's what I seen.
What? I don't know if you're talking. We can't hear you.
Patrick Ewing got his ass worked.
Oh, they were worked. Damn, Who came in hot.
That was pretty much the theme of the series. Got his ass worked.
He had a stinger though.
I mean. The Knicks had a better team, if you ask me.
Honestly,
they didn't have their best players show up in the way that he should have shown up. 18 points, 13 rebounds on 36% from the field is atrocious.
5 turnovers. 3 fouls.
DJ, I guess Buwak done. Buwak said, I got a quick breakdown. Patrick Ewing got shit on. Go ahead, DJ.
So if you go back and look throughout the whole, because I went back and looked at some stats throughout the whole series, the Knicks did not play well when they were on the road. The whole series, they play very well when they're home, and this is back in the 2-3-2 format. And I mean, Hakeem wanted his revenge from college, bro. Hakeem wanted his revenge from college because we all knew what Patrick Ewing knew, that he wasn't better than Hakeem. And the Knicks probably did have the better roster. If you would have asked me, the Knicks probably should have found some more minutes for Anthony Mason and took John Stark's trash choking ass out this game. Because he did exactly what Nick Anderson did the next year when they played against the Magic. He just choked. Vernon Maxwell's big three close to the end of the game in the fourth quarter where everybody went crazy.
I wrote that down.
Yep.
That was the dagger.
Kenny Smith hit a big three too. I think. Where was it? It's in my notes. Let me get my notebook. Kenny Smith hits big three. That was with 3:18 left, 38-33 in the second quarter. That was a big three hit towards the end of that quarter.
On the Rocket side, man, just Sam Cassell, underappreciated point guard in NBA history. He made a couple of All-Star games. Sam Cassell had a big game off the bench for the Rockets, and the benches eventually turned into what the difference in the game was, because the Rockets had 19 from their bench, and I think the Knicks had like 13 or 14. I can't remember. It might be 16. I can't remember the exact number. Derek Harper, though, man, another lost person in history as a guard, because Derek Harper was really good, man.
Yeah, 19 to 16.
Yeah, Derek Harper was really, really good, solid defender. Even though, I mean, Vernon Maxwell and Kenny played good too. I mean,
that's true.
It was the Summit. Then I was about to say the Complex Center, but the Summit was rowdy. It kind of sounded like the Boston Garden, the old Boston Garden, and it's not as big. The Summit was. I think the Summit only held like 18,000 people. It was very small. For those of you that don't know, that's Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church now, because obviously the Rockets play in Toyota Center. So, I mean, the Rockets just had the others they played, man. They played, and Hakeem did what he does. Obviously, he only rested 2 minutes. So he played 46 minutes, and I mean, eventually Hakeem's 25, and all Patrick Ewing had to do was score 20 points. And the Knicks would have probably got this win. But I'm a Rockets fan, so I don't care. And I remember going to the parade. Yeah.
All right. I don't think we got any contestant on this one. I think we all touched on all the points. Shout out to the Rockets going out there and getting that win. And yeah. If you guys in the chat, Moby, Wayne, if you guys got any breakdowns you would like us to do, like team games, because we normally do game sevens, closeout games, stuff like that. If you want us to break down the series, like an overall look at the series, we could do that. Give us some suggestions in the chat. But that's going to be our but you know, go, you ready? You get them ready, go, because it's time for
All right, this is In the Post. I know it's supposed to be a minute. I'm going to go over a little bit. Sorry, y'all. So here we go. GOAT versus BOAT. Max Kellerman once explained the GOAT versus the BOAT the best I've ever heard. Everyone nowadays is better than Jesse Owens because we know that times are faster. But nowadays, no one really has a claim to be the greater. We all know the story of Jesse Owens in the 96 Olympics. Right in front of Hitler, he won 4 gold medals, and it's still probably the greatest sports story ever. This is why you will hear people say he is one of the GOATs, but you will never hear him say he's the best of all time. When it comes to the GOAT conversation in basketball, there are multiple ways to determine it. Some people go by what your eyes tell you. Others go by the lore of that certain player. Some go by the flashiness of how good someone makes the game look. Somebody like myself, I go by accomplishments, awards, plus the 2 other reasons. If you ask me, only 2 players in the history of the NBA has the case to be the GOAT. My 2 players are Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And before y'all go upside my head for not putting LeBron, let me explain. I obviously picked Jordans for reasons that we all know. I don't need to break that down. But Kareem, a guy with 6 MVPs, 5 rings, stays getting looked over, underrated defender. He won a ring probably equivalent to what LeBron did in Cleveland when he won with Milwaukee for the first time. Even going back to college, he had 3 straight championships, and he only lost 2 games in college and never lost in the NCAA tournament. So for the GOAT conversation, I do have Kareem over LeBron. As for the BOAT, this is more of a stat-driven argument. Is there a definite criteria? No, but here is where you can add the name LeBron James. The overall stats can easily be used to favor LeBron James as the BOAT. Not only does his longevity boost his stats, but he is still playing as a high level into his latter years. So the question now is, who are you taking as your BOAT? LeBron, Jordan, or Kareem? When you start to look at advanced analytics and per game basis, LeBron and Jordan are neck and neck. Yes, LeBron has amassed more totals, but how do you equate that to Jordan's per game numbers? How do we compare LeBron having more steals and totals when Jordan averaged more steals per game? More importantly, if the game is about getting buckets, even though LeBron has scored more points all time, it took him a longer period of time to pass Jordan. Plus, Jordan has the record for the most points per game in a career. At the end of it all, my bigger point here is that Michael Jordan is the anomaly in sports because he can be referred to as the GOAT and the BOAT. And that right there is why the line has been blurred for years because of the guy named Michael Jordan.
Hey, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Okay, that was probably one of the best breakdown soliloquies I've ever heard as far as the GOAT versus the BOAT conversation. Definitely one of the best inputs we've had on this episode. So shout out to BJ, man. Troy, I think
I said, let's get to these playoffs. Oh, the Heat got one. So I know Mike Malone was in there after game 1 talking about they took one on the road, the first one on the road against the Bucks. They got the first one against the Knicks and the first one against. We don't want to hear that shit.
Hey, it's funny because you
get one on the road, nigga, you in trouble. As long as you get one on the road, nigga, you in trouble. So, I mean, the Nuggets better get one on the road. You can't allow the Heat to go 2 on their home court, which I'm not sure anybody thinks they are going to, but I'm not sleeping on the Heat after what this playoff run that they have put together. I do got the Nuggets in 6, but like I told you guys, I do want the Heat to win because they represent my East. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the playoff finals? The playoffs, not finals no more. The finals. What are you guys' thoughts on the first 2 games?
I mean, after watching the first 2 games, first of all, let me just come out and say this, that if you think that these finals are boring, if you think that these finals aren't entertaining, if you aren't tuned into these finals and you're just not a basketball fan, so come out and say you're not a basketball fan, bro, because from what I've been watching, this has been entertaining as basketball. But from the first game to the second game, I really didn't see a difference, honestly. Like the first game, the Heat just missed a lot of open shots, and Denver capitalized on their mistakes. The second game, the Heat made all of their open shots. Like quite literally, they started to connect on the open shots. Max Strus played out of his mind. Gabe Vincent played out of his mind. Jimmy and Bam still kind of had like shaky games. You can kind of still see they're kind of still waking up. But Bam, if you've been watching him on a defensive end, he's been working, man. Like, and I know him guarding Jokic is a tall task, but he's been working, man. And you can tell that they had a game plan going into game 2, which was neutralize Jokic's passing. Make sure that if he's going to beat us, he's going to beat us by scoring. And they did that. He only had 4 assists, but I really didn't see anything that was that would like swing the series for me. I still have Miami in 6. If Miami can knock down the open shots because they're going to get open looks, they can win the series. And I still feel like that because the Nuggets are going to give them open looks.
DJ, you muted.
Okay. So I'll say I got Miami in 6. I just at this point I'm a believer in Miami. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the main takeaways I've seen these first 2 games, if Jokic is not getting assists and you can neutralize Murray, the Nuggets are not going to win. I said from day one, I was like, if they can, Jokic will get you 24, 13, and 10 on a nightly basis. But it's when Murray starts scoring 20 plus points, you start to get in trouble. I think Murray had 18 in that game and he was under 20 points. And I need somebody to tell me, where the hell is Michael Porter Jr., the 6'10" guy who's supposed to have the advantage? Where is Michael Porter Jr.?
Hey, he's out there taking bad shots. That's where he's at.
Because he was hitting all those super strong side-stepping threes in the Lakers series.
That's not going to work in the finals,
Yeah,
dog.
He said, let's do it again.
Nah.
Let's do it again.
You got to come with something different, man.
The one thing that I took away really that the Heat do that the Lakers couldn't do is the Heat will switch on every damn thing except Jokic. And the only time they'll switch on Jokic is if it's Jimmy switching on him. That's the only time they'll switch on Jokic. They will switch everything. They're trying to take away any kind of passing lane. Like, hey, their motto right now is let Jokic cook and make him beat us. But I've seen another team do that, named the Phoenix Suns, and it didn't turn out well when Giannis started going crazy.
No, see, this is the thing. Let's stick with the Nuggets. I said this to my physical therapist. Shout out Andrew. Oh, Andre. I called him Andrew to give him a black name, but I said this to him. I said, we have seen this type of defense against Joker before. Does anybody account when it last worked?
Do
The
what?
Suns team?
Last year versus Golden State when
Golden
they
State,
didn't have Murray.
I didn't want to say it.
They were easily able, right? They were easily able to make Joker a scorer. I don't want you passing the ball, so I'm going to stick a body to everybody else. You do whatever the fuck you want, right? I told them this. I said, the thing is, if there's any organization, any defense that can perfect this and utilize it to a T, it's Miami. It's Miami.
All right, boo, whop this on you. I'm done.
See me?
That's not a bad take.
I see Miami running the zone, and the zone, as we all know, is to give something that you're willing to give. They're willing to let Jokic become a scorer because they don't want the other players in rhythms. They don't need Michael Porter Jr. in rhythm. They don't need Jamal Murray in rhythm.
I've been saying this for years.
It's just smart basketball, and you. It ain't about letting them necessarily cook. They trying to slow Jokic down. The reality is he's going to be able to adjust in his zone. He's a smart player. He's going to still be able to do what he wants to do. But they trying to limit him from them easy baskets, them back doors, them dunks and shit like that, getting out in transition. They're trying to limit all of that stuff because that's their true key to victory. They don't do this, they're going to lose the series. They let Jamal Murray go off for 30 right alongside of Jokic, they're going to lose.
But that's what I was saying. The game plan for this Nuggets team is to focus on the others and I understand what you're saying, like you want to slow him down, but you're going to let him, in a sense, do what he wants to do. I'm going to keep a body on everybody else. And I said this earlier about, I think it was in the Lakers series. You have to get, when they took AD off of Joker and AD was roaming, I said, that's a good thing. Now let Joker do what he wants and put a body on everybody else. Keep a body in front of Murray, keep a body in front of Porter. You're going to make it harder. Yeah, Joker going to go out there and score 41 points, but can he win the game with that 41 points?
He's not going to have 41, 15, and 13, bro. Like
you have 41 and 15 rebounds, but he ain't having no 13 assists.
Exactly.
That's
the key. Take away that assist.
That's why Troy has been saying for 2 years that the Nuggets cannot win with this type of system. Now they could prove me wrong. They could definitely prove me wrong here this year. And Troy would take that. Troy would get up here on the show and tell you he was wrong because I'm not afraid to admit when I was wrong. But I just don't see it. I need to see them winning it before because I think Miami has a very good chance of the way they play defense of beating this Nuggets team. And I know Gilbert, I think it was Gilbert Arenas just came out and said defense don't win fucking championships. Defense don't win championships. You got to score the ball. Yeah, you got to score the ball, but what are the key things down at the end of the game is who gets the stop?
I was gonna say who gets the last stop.
Who gets the stop?
Execution.
Who gets the stop? If I go out there, if the game is tied, or I'm up 1, or I'm up 2, I got to get a stop on you. You can't score no 3. So if I get the stop on you, that means defense won me the game.
Yep.
So you're always going to come down to a key possession where defense has to get a stop or offense has to score. Now, in those moments, sometimes the offense is going to oversee the defense. But I just think the way the Nuggets play now, right, defensive win champions and 90% of NBA champions, top 10, right. That's what I'm saying. I think in the way that the Heat play defense, I don't know if the Nuggets are going to be able to adjust to that because the Heat going to go in making adjustments within that zone that, Eric Spoelstra saw. All right, we can fix this to tighten this up. It's not like Pat's going to stay the same on Jokic. He's going to keep throwing different things at him. So, and it'll be exciting to see what we get back from Hero if Hero comes back. But if Hero comes back, he's got to come off the bench.
But I think the introductions, or really just Duncan Robinson initiating himself back into this lineup and actually gaining that confidence to not only just be a spot up shooter, but to attack the basket. If you've noticed, he's been a lot more aggressive just attacking the basket, not just shooting, right? And that's just building his confidence, and that's just making him a lot more comfortable as a player in this type of situation. Because if you look at it from the last time he was in the finals, or even the last time he was in the playoffs, stinkers, when he was in the finals, he didn't perform well, he didn't shoot well. That's because they try to have him just as a spot-up shooter instead of utilizing his length, his size, and all of his skill. You have that. Plus, you have a Gabe Vincent who's not only a good shooter, but he can create his own shot off the dribble. You have a Max Strus who's another shooter, and you just have all of these guys who are shooters that just need to get it together. And the other night, when you see Jimmy is not necessarily having a good shooting night, but his passing ability is, or his playmaking ability is what's taking the team to another level. He's getting his other teammates involved. It's like now they've done a switch, right? It's like, okay, well, Jimmy, if you're not going to be if you feel like you can't put the team on your back and light us there, then get everybody else involved, man. Like get the Max Strus involved, the Gabe Vincents, like get these guys involved, because last night when he had 8-9 assists, that's showing like, okay, well, I can still be effective, but at the same time, guess what? I can get Gabe effective. I can get Kyle effective. Bam's going to be effective because he had 21 last night. And if you guys have been seeing Bam on offense, bro, his offensive confidence has been growing every single game.
He pushing for finals right now.
Every single game. That elbow jumper from inside the foul line is damn near butter. So that's what I'm saying. I got the Heat in 6, man. I think they got a recipe, and I think it goes to what Troy is saying. Put a body on everybody else. Make Jokic score a whole bunch of points, and I don't think that's what's
not a formula of winning. Like it's not a formula of winning. You're not going to win like that. If that was the case, they would not pass Golden State last year. They're not going to win like that, and that's just what it is. It's nothing against those players. It's just the system that you have around them.
That's somewhat true. But that's somewhat true, Troy. Like, yeah, but last year they didn't have Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. So it's
yeah, but like, what I'm saying is I get that they did not have him. So that's why I said I prefaced it by saying Golden State made it. It was easier for Golden State because it was only Jokic there. So yes, it's going to be harder for the Heat to do that. But they just showed us they're capable of doing it. And if there's any team I'm going to believe in that can do it 4 times, it's the Heat. That's all I'm saying.
Well, for me, I'm just saying, like, I hear the argument where when we say Golden State was able to do it, and I understand that, but I just think it was just easier, clearly. But with in this particular series, Murray has to be better, like no matter what. Like he can't be average in this series for the Heat. For the Nuggets to win, he has to be good.
Yeah, he's
and if you can keep him right below good, yeah, he's the second best player on the team. Like he has to be, he has to be worth it. Like he can't. You said who?
Porter's the 7th.
And I wouldn't call him the 7th best player on the team.
Oh, 15th might be. I went too high.
But, I mean, I said this about Jamal Murray last series, though. I said if I can see this in the finals, Jamal, then I'll give you your kudos. I'll give you your credit. But the jury's still out because you'll have games like you had game one. What
Yeah,
happens
Porter only
now?
took 8 shots. Damn.
You know what I'm
Joker
saying?
took
Like
28. Nobody
I
else
just
took
don't.
10 but Joker and Murray. That's not a
Oh, but
formula.
let me ask you, do y'all think, because you know, they call they're role players on Miami or whatever, but do y'all think this is for Jamal Murray? This is probably the hardest matchup on defense for him, because I feel like between Caleb Martin and Gabe Vincent, he hasn't been challenged on his offensive game like he's going to be this series on defense with his defense or with his offense versus their defense, because he hasn't played other great point guards in this playoffs. I mean, you could say Chris Paul, but Chris Paul is past, and he was pretty much hurt during that series. But I mean, the first round they played Minnesota, and I don't think Minnesota has any defense whatsoever. And then he got the Suns.
I mean,
As far as that, when they seen Minnesota, it was they were shorthanded. They had no TJ McDaniels. They Rudy Gobert was out for I think was out for a game was still trying to come back in that series. And like TJ McDaniels was known to be their best on-ball defender, so you didn't have to see him. And Mike Conley, we know, isn't a strong defender in that series, so that's not going to be anybody that you can really say that, oh well, he's going to challenge me. And then the next series you have a Phoenix where Chris Paul gets hurt, and then who's guarding you? Campaign? Like, come on now. So that definitely can attest to it. Like the defenses that he's seeing, everybody that they're throwing at him it's probably messing with him a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go through some routes. So we're going to go through some coaches' hirings. Let me know where you want to stop. I'm not going to do the one I want to talk about first. So let's go Pistons hire Monty Williams, 6 years. Like it or don't like it? That's what we're going to do. Like it or don't like it?
I like it. I thought it was interesting, but I like it.
I like it because he has a team that he can mold into his own right now with a young core.
Buwap's frozen right now. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not a pose. He ain't posing for us. He's not posing for us.
Hey, I think you're like he gonna say something.
Buwap is frozen. I would have rather Monty go somewhere where he could contribute to winning. I understand the Pistons. You can use a coach like Monty's experience, but I don't know. Maybe he's going to go in and be a little too hard on those young cats. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. I can honestly see that.
So that's the only thing I'm saying.
He was coaching a veteran team, so I could definitely see that.
Yeah, he's going from veteran to young squad. Like you got a Killian Hayes who, you got a Cade Cunningham.
At the same time, that Suns team did start off young. I think he was there when they were in the bubble that first year when they were all hella young and before all the age.
That is true.
Right, all the age got through. So I do see him kind of molding well. It's just the route that he takes because there's a lot of talent and a lot of different spaces in Detroit. So he's going to have to do a lot of placing and putting some blocks in some good places in order to start building. I guess you could say build the foundation right.
All right, Sixers hire Nick Nurse. Like it or don't like it?
Is Nick Nurse the head coach with Toronto when they won?
Yeah.
I guess they just wanted some championship pedigree. I mean, I don't really know what to make of
an upgrade from Doc Rivers.
Anybody's upgrade from Doc Rivers at this point. I don't. You could, man. Look. I guess I'll say I
Doc
like
Rivers
it.
Is not good, bro.
Oh shit! hey, hit that again.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Doc Rivers.
Hey man, I done said it before, man. Nobody has milked one championship more than Doc Rivers in the Boston Celtics.
Telly, it's in Discord. I said it to you on Discord, Telly.
Oh, that's crazy.
I like the hire Nick Nurse if he tell Joel Embiid get his ass in the post and stay there. So they got to get a coach that'll tell Joel Embiid, just get in the post and dominate, bro. I know you want to be the flashy kind of guard where you want to step back threes and all that, but come on, you 7 foot, 300 pounds. Can't nobody guard you when you backing them down, and it annoys me to see this man float out on the outside.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about this hire, honestly. I thought they would probably spring for Monty, honestly. Just because I felt like Monty and Joel probably mesh a little bit better. But I think the jury's out on this one, man. I'm waiting to see exactly how this plays out.
All right, so that's what. No. I almost fucked it up. Sorry, I almost fucked it up. All right, so there we go. So real quick, right? So Pistons. This is who the Pistons were looking at. They hired Monty Williams. They were looking at the Raptors assistant Griffin. He was hired as the Bucks head coach.
Yep, that's right.
He was looking at Bucks assistant Charles Lee. Heat assistant Chris Quinn. Bulls assistant Josh Longstaff. Nets assistant Brian Keefe. I don't know how to say his last name. Vanderbilt's men's basketball team Jerry Steckhouse, which I thought was really interesting. Former UConn men's basketball coach Kevin Oley. I think that's how you
Kevin Oley, yeah.
Kevin Oley.
Pistons assistant Jerome Allen. Pistons assistant Rex. Not saying that. And former coach, former Celtics coach Emmanuel Udoka. Now the Suns. Let's skip the Suns. We said the Sixers. Let me see if they got the Sixers here. No, they don't have no potential candidates for the Sixers. Sorry. But we didn't say Toronto hired Adrian Griffin. Is that how you say his name? Something like that. But let's get to the one I wanted to talk about. Suns hire Frank Vogel.
That one was interesting.
That one's more than interesting, Mulich. I don't understand that one. I mean, I think Frank does bring some things to those teams. Don't get me wrong. But isn't he more of a SB?
Okay, I got it. Milwaukee Bucks hire Adrian Griffin. Nick Nurse is in the Philadelphia. Phoenix Suns just hired Frank Vogel in Toronto.
Yeah, I got him here. Now I wanted to see the candidates that the 76ers were looking at, but I don't have the candidates in front of me.
I was trying
to find the candidates. But it's interesting with the Suns because the Suns had a chance to hire. We can look at their candidates real quick. They looked at Kevin Young, Suns assistant, former Bucks, Mike Budenholzer, former Raptors, Nick Nurse, and then Clippers coach Ty Lue.
Yep,
which I don't understand why they don't grab Ty Lue if Ty Lue's available there. So I'm a little on the
because the Clippers probably wanted to trade for Ty Lue.
Yeah, I think because there's a lot of talk that the Clippers and Ty Lue are heading towards separation, but they would rather trade him other than just outright fire him or just let him go. So the reason why he hasn't necessarily.
You don't see too many coaches get traded, so that's interesting.
Yeah, true.
Doc Rivers got traded. Doc Rivers got traded.
They're gonna fire Frank Vogel in 2 years.
He said they're gonna fire Frank Vogel in 2 years. They signed us with Frank Vogel 5 years too. Signed to 5 years, so I mean it's interesting. I don't know how Frank Vogel fits out there. I know he brings some defense. I know he won the championship with the Lakers. I just got to see what he's going to do and the pieces he's going to fill that roster out with, the bench, because I know he's going to look for some defensive-minded players, right? He's going to want some 3-and-D guys. But what quality of 3-and-D guys are you going to get? Can you go and steal a Patty Mills from the Nets? I would love a Patty Mills over there. He'd give you some consistent threes off the bench. But I just don't know about his defense. So you got to find some guys. Can you go get Jordan Clarkson off Utah? I think that's a very, very good option to come off your bench.
That's a good point.
Give you some scoring.
Is Jordan Clarkson a free agent?
I said go get him. Go get him. So yeah, I want you guys in the chat. How you guys feel about Frank Vogel?
I want to know.
Y'all about to KD some more?
I hear all these potential candidates. But I got one question because we did watch the Rockets earlier. Sam Cassell has been an assistant coach for so long now, and I haven't seen anybody give Sam Cassell a chance. And I do believe that when Sam Cassell gets his chance, he might be very damn good because he was Rudy's right-hand man on those Rockets teams.
There's actually a report. There's actually a lot of reports coming out about Mazzulla's job in Boston and Sam Cassell being the lead man to take that job.
Ah, okay.
The job in Boston. What do you mean?
I was reading NBC Sports earlier, and Brad Stevens was basically talking about Mazzulla and the Boston Celtics going forward. And there's a lot of reports saying that Sam Cassell would be the best fit for Boston going forward.
Yeah, but I mean, he could be the best fit, but Boston just doubled down on Joe Mazzulla. Brad Stevens just said he supports him and got his back.
Yeah, and that was part of the article saying that Brad Stevens on a one-on-one saying that he supports Joe Mazzulla fully, and that nobody should be putting out any speculations saying that Sam Cassell is going to be the leading candidate or is going to be replacing Joe Mazzulla anytime going forward. But that there has been a lot of reports and a lot of murmurs that if a job does come available in Boston, then Sam Cassell would be the leading candidate.
We'll see. All right, moving on to the one conversation that I did want to talk about, the big debate of today, right? This is our heated debate. I don't know how heated it's going to get because I don't know how you guys feel about it. But Draymond had some comments on Boston's point guards, and he basically said, I'm paraphrasing, that if you take JT, Jayson Tatum, and JB, Jaylen Brown, out the equation and you look at Boston, the team sucks. That's what he's basically saying. He's saying Marcus Smart ranks 26 in active point guards. Out of 30, Marcus Smart ranks 26. Derek White, out of 30 starting point guard, ranks 29. Al Horford ranks 29 in starting bigs. So what he's saying is that we don't have quality pieces to fit around JT and JB for them to win a championship. He's basically saying it's just JT and JB. So I want to know how you guys feel about it because I somewhat agree with him and I somewhat don't.
I mean, like I can't say he's wrong, bro. But like, I'm not gonna say he's 100% right. But at the same time, dog, like, God damn, if your
starting point guard can't be 26.
Bro, if I didn't ever heard, oh my gosh.
God. Your starting point guard cannot be 26. And I've been telling you guys for a year and a half now to get rid of Marcus Smart. Nobody wants to listen.
Get rid of Marcus Smart.
No, we need a point guard. We need a point guard. They were on the right track. Boston was on the right track when they went out and got a Kyrie, when they went out and got a Kemba. They were on the right track. We need a point guard. They just got the wrong type of point guards. That's what they got, the wrong type. Now that Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown are fully developed, right? They can still learn and grow, right? But they're fully developed now. Now you need a point guard that's going to come in, get those guys in their spots, get them the ball where they can work at. Instead of them having to come down and create their space or create the work for themselves, they can have somebody that can get them there easily. That's why they need a point guard. That's why they need a point guard.
Okay,
Marcus Smart isn't doing that. Marcus Smart is coming up.
I'm not saying.
Don't challenge this, man. He got the spirit of.
What I'm saying though. See,
that's what Marcus Smart do, bro.
You're jumping. Y'all are jumping before I even say what I'm going to say. Because I have been saying. Troy knows this since I've been here. I've been saying, yo, Marcus Smart should not be the starter for Boston. What I am saying is, look. Maybe you don't have to get rid of Marcus Smart, but you need a starting point guard because Marcus Smart cannot be a starting point guard.
But that's what I'm saying. See, but this is what I'm saying. You're saying that you don't have to get rid of him, but technically you do because you put him in a role where he's not going to accept going back to the bench. Marcus Smart is the starting point guard. That's what he's been for the last 2 years, and that's what he's going to think. If the team goes to him like, look, I want you to sit behind Malcolm Brogdon, why didn't you think, is Malcolm Brogdon not a better point guard than Marcus Smart?
Of course he is.
That's why Draymond didn't bring up Malcolm Brogdon. I heard him say White and I heard him say Smart because Malcolm Brogdon is coming off the bench. But if you put Malcolm Brogdon in that spot, you don't think we're better at Malcolm Brogdon creating offense for JT and JB than JB and JT creating their own offense for themselves? Because Marcus Smart ain't creating offense for them. Marcus Smart is just walking the ball up and passing them the ball.
Yep.
Marcus Smart is a defensive player. So, but
utilize him as that. But
here's the flip side of that, though.
You took him and you elevated him. Now he's going to be that.
But here's the flip side of that, though. What trade value are you getting for Marcus Smart to get a starting point guard there?
Marcus Smart got a lot of trade value right now. Don't think he doesn't. He's a defensive player of the year. He has a lot of trade value right now.
I'm going off of Kendrick Perkins' point. If he is the 26th or whatever he said, nobody's going to want to trade a starting point guard.
That's not true. That's not true. It's because the way Boston is utilizing him that makes him 26. If they utilize Marcus Smart to his strength, then he would not be the 26th starting point guard. He's not used to his strength. He's asked to go up the court and shoot more threes and do this. This is the way Joe and Emmanuel used him. Yep. Like, they didn't use him as you're going to be a pass first guy. You're going to set the offense and then get the ball to these guys, and you're going to take your shot. You're going to be the last one to think about taking a shot. No, Marcus Smart's one of the first three that thinks about taking a shot. That's not his type of game. So if you're going to now tell him, look, I need you to just go sit on the bench and play defense, I don't know if that sits with him. He's a team player, so he might do it. But I don't know how he sits with him. Marcus Smart had trade value because he's a great defensive player, right? Yeah. And teams are looking for great defensive players. He's not, I wouldn't say he's that much of a liability. You just don't call him a 3-and-D guy because he's not that good of a 3-point shooter.
He's not a 3-and-D guy.
Right. He's a layup and D guy. That's what he is. Like.
Yeah. They expect him to be a playmaker, and he's not.
So would your proposition be to trade Marcus Smart for a 6-man and start Malcolm Brogdon then?
I would, if you don't want to get rid of Marcus Smart, put him on the bench and start Malcolm Brogdon. I think that's going to create a problem. That's just me.
That's fine. That's why I said. So would you be open to trading for Marcus Smart for a 6-man as opposed to trading for a starting point guard? Because I don't know
if I trade Marcus Smart and I'm going to make Brogdon my front point guard, then I'm trading Smart in the package for a center.
You're gonna cut ties with Horford, which is
Horford to come off the bench.
I don't think Horford would have a problem coming off the bench for sure.
If I'm Boston, I grabbed Miles Turner 3 years ago when we had a chance to grab him.
Honestly, that would have been the smartest move.
Can you imagine if Miles Turner, Jaylen Brown, and JT had time to just grow together and to develop their games?
Yeah, it could be.
Jaylen Brown just played better.
No, I can imagine that, but I'm talking about what the team needs. It's not just if Jaylen Brown, 100% Jaylen needs to play better. The moment was too big for him. Nobody's making excuses for Jaylen for you to say that. But we're looking at Boston's team. Boston needs more help.
No, I disagree.
Get some help.
I disagree, Troy. I think they got the team that could have won. They just don't play good when it matters most. Like, that's what I've been seeing. They can't. You cannot dig yourself in this type of hole. And granted, they broke to Game 7. They lucky to do that, though. They played 100%. Bad for 3 straight games. Like, 3 straight games. They was uncharacteristic. Jaylen Brown, to me, just had to play better. I think they would have won this series if he plays better. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, if he played better, they would have won.
Yeah, but now we're going forward, right? Now we're going forward from this. I don't think Boston's going to come out next year and with the same team the same way and be able to get back to that. Yeah, they're still going to be good, but now you got to think about how we get over the next hump. And it's not just Marcus Smart; it's the center position too. Robert Williams is not there enough to. So that's what I'm saying. You don't necessarily have to get rid of Marcus Smart, but you need to either start Brogdon or find a point guard that you can start. That's a Jeff Teague type of player that doesn't need to, a Mike Conley type of player that can shoot but doesn't need to get shots up. Marcus Smart is programmed to get shots up now. People have been calling him mini Steph Curry for the last 3 years.
To Buwap's point on they played uncharacteristically, I don't think they played uncharacteristically because I have literally been. I think Troy said it multiple times too. They've gotten to the point where they play zero ball. They have no offensive sets, and I'm not understanding what kind of offense they're running. It's either Jaylen Brown or Jayson Tatum or bust. And every now and then, Derek White goes off. But I mean, it's hard to watch when all they want to do is play one-on-one basketball, and the other team, like a team like Miami, is going to play team defense. We're not going to let you just be out here playing one-on-one and think you're going to do this because we have good defenders. And we have great defenders as well. No, there's no defensive liability in Miami starting 5.
Yeah, do you know how much off ball movement you can put JB and JT in to get them open shots if you had a point guard? like a true point guard. Nobody's scaring Marcus Smart. Nobody's scared of him making dimes and fucking making the right play. Or these guys. Nobody's. That's what I'm saying. Like we're listening. I'm talking about Draymond. Boy, you mean it? I'm talking about what Draymond is saying as their peers. He's looking at it like, yeah, they're a good team. They are what we thought they are, right? That's the topic of today's show. Boston being who the Draymond and them thought they are. Yes, they're a very good team. Do I think Boston can win constructed? Yeah. Do I think that time is probably about to pass? 100%. So now to keep ourselves in that place, we need to make some changes. Tyrone, I
don't point guard that can come in there and change anything.
Michael Brogdon.
Yeah, even if he's starting, I think at the end of the day, you need to replace what he was doing off the bench. And I don't think you could do it with Marcus Smart. So I don't know who you're gonna bring in there that's gonna be like,
go get a Jordan Clarkson, man.
Yeah, but he nice, but he more so instant offense off the bench. Like he not finna stabilize that second unit to me the way Brogdon did.
No, 100%, because he's not that much of a playmaker. 100%.
Right.
I get what you're saying. But then for me, I would use Pritchard more. But I heard Pritchard ask for a trade. I'm not sure how true it is.
You want to get paid, I
heard early in the season that he was going to axe out anyway because he wants to go get paid.
Go get Alex Caruso from the Bulls.
Like we could go get Alex Caruso, that team. But I think wouldn't that be like the same as Marcus Smart?
Alex Caruso can actually shoot.
And he can play make better.
He can play make better. I would give him that.
I don't think he can play. I don't think he's a better player than Marcus Smart.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's a better shooter. I think he's around the same.
He's a better playmaker than Marcus Smart.
I think he's around the same shooter as Marcus Smart.
I think I can't really say that. They both he's here. I would still give Marcus Smart the edge. I think he might have defense. I think is roughly the same between the two.
Roughly the same. Mm-hmm.
We'll say that.
I think if anything, you might could say Caruso got a little championship pedigree type thing going on. Maybe I don't know, but I think you lose trading them players straight up. I think Marcus Smart can give you a little bit more, just a little bit more, not necessarily way more or anything like that, but I do think he gives you a little bit more. Again, I think this was Jaylen Brown's fault for the most part. Like when I look at the main reason for me why Boston lost that series, Jaylen Brown was not good, at all.
And so Buwab does not agree with Draymond's comments.
Hell no.
All right. What are we doing first? Doing the 3v3? We want to do the draft first?
Worry about his own shit. That's what he need to be doing. You know what I mean, Mo?
Who was left? It was Miami.
I'll go holler at Draymond for me in a few days, man. Make sure he's solid over there.
Boston. It was Miami, Boston, and then
Miami, Boston, Nuggets, Lakers.
Oh yeah. I'm tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? Nuggets, Lakers. All right, I got all the rosters in front of me. So if y'all guys need,
hey guys,
what's up, Goat? You ready?
Go.
This is very, very bad. Like DJ just told me to shut up within 5 seconds of the stream.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I'm gonna go Mel mode. I'm telling you.
He popped up out of
I'm gonna cook all you guys.
Hey guys.
All right. So guys, we're gonna.
Manchester United sucks.
You see why I told him to shut up now?
Yeah, so we're gonna get to this 3v3. So for you guys that's new in the chat, you can play along. If you do want to, because we are going to stream these things live. We do want to watch them live. We do have a Kick account. It's down in the description on YouTube. So you click that, go over there and follow us. And so you know when we go live. It's probably gonna be this Saturday, not sure of time yet. I think 9:30 this Saturday, we're gonna stream it live. But this is the 3v3 2K Blacktop tournament where these guys, or I guess me too, because I'm included in it. We're going to draft a 3v3. We're going to put them into the blacktop. On 2K, we're going to let the CPU play it out, and whoever wins, wins. It's a tournament. It's 5 of us here. So the format is 1 and 2. Well, we're gonna spin the wheel after we pick our teams to see who plays who. We already spin the wheel to see what order everybody goes in. So I hope y'all ready.
Yeah.
Let me get this.
Well, I'm last, so it don't really fucking matter.
Yeah, but you get 2 picks back to back.
Boo up. You do get 2 picks back to back, and then I get the last 2. You feel me? So this is the order. We got me, Goat, Moolish, DJ, Boo Wop. All right. So the way it works is we're doing conference finals, 2023 conference finals. So we can only pick the players from Heat, Boston, Nuggets, Lakers. Whatever the team is. Like I said, we're gonna put them in 2K. We're gonna let them rock out. Let me get my shit ready over here. All right. Y'all already know who I'm going with first pick, so
Yeah.
y'all already know. I'm taking Himmy. Nah, I'm taking Joker. I take Joker first pick, and then it's on Goat.
Bastard.
I'm taking Jimmy Butler.
Well, that's not surprising.
Moo.
Me, Jayson
This
Tatum.
draft gonna go fast, bro.
You said Jayson Tatum?
You know it.
All right, give me Jaylen Brown.
Let's go.
Man,
Whatever. Tatum Brown.
I hope he can dribble well in 2K.
Ooh.
He could dribble well enough.
Yeah.
give me.
Boo-Wop, you get 2 picks.
Yeah, I know. Give me LeBron and AD.
God damn it.
That nigga took LeBron, Bron, and AD. What kind of shit is that? I told y'all niggas y'all wanted to be fair. You know, boo, I got a pair. You feel me?
Yep.
All right. DJ is back on you.
Give me Bam.
Fuck. Oh shit.
This is gonna be tight.
This
Niggas
is gonna
took
be
both my J's, bro. Then it took both my teammates. Like,
You mean Jamal Murray?
he was coming off the board. I didn't know Murray was coming off the board. Go.
I need a big body. Give me Al. Al Horford.
You said Al Horford?
Wow.
I need a big body.
You know his overall is the overall from this year, right?
I know, but I need something to defend these guys because if I take someone else in,
Holy
I don't
shit.
think they can still be there.
No, fuck you. Fuck you, Al Horford. I get 2 picks. Damn, bro. Nuggets, Lakers. Ooh. It's gonna be fun. You got AD. I don't know how good Rudy is in the game though. Damn, who the fuck are we gonna pick? Should I take Michael Porter Jr.? I fucking hate this dude. I fucking hate this dude, bro.
So what?
Tyrone said he going Michael Porter Jr. and Reeves. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, Tyrone. Should I go Michael Porter and Hachi Rudy Moore? I need some height on my team. I'm not. Or should I go Reeves? I don't know.
Oh,
Reeves getting cooked by Murray though.
You already got height on your team. You got your Joker.
I'm damn, bro. This shit. Reggie Jackson's on the Nuggets. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either until I just looked at the roster.
Yes, he is. He definitely is.
I'm taking MPJ. I gotta take him off the board. I don't want him. I don't fucking want him. But and then he says Reeves. I don't know if I'm going Reeves. What I got? I need a point guard. I'm not going Marcus Smart. I'm not going Marcus Smart. I tell you that.
You don't technically need a point guard. You just need somebody that can dribble the ball.
Shit. I'm gonna go either Derek White or Malcolm Brogdon. I'm not sure. I just need a point guard to just feed it to Joker. That's all I need. I'm gonna go.
About Malcolm Brogdon, and you ain't gonna take him.
I'm going Brogdon. All right, for my long picks. I gotta write and think at the same time, so you gotta forgive me. But it's on you, Goat.
Let me see. I need a point guard.
Damn, the role players are hard though. Rudy and Reeves.
Yeah.
I was gonna go Rudy too, but I feel like MPJ in 2K gonna be killing. So, because they don't kill in real life. Niggas that don't kill in real life kill in 2K.
They go crazy on 2K.
Crazy on 2K.
Y'all lucky J.R. Smith ain't in this draft because I'd have took him with the first pick.
I'm excited about this.
You know what? Give me Aaron Gordon.
Ooh.
He said Aaron Gordon.
Jimmy on 2K is going to be able to lock everyone down. Al Horford, I hope he can do a good job.
He said, give me Aaron.
He's pretty good defensively on 2K. And then Aaron Gordon, his 3-point shooting and his athleticism.
He's long.
He's long, pause. So, yeah. I'm happy with my picks.
All right, it's on you, Moo.
Give me Kevin Love.
God damn, Moo. Let me see.
You said K Love for Moo.
K Love.
God damn, Moo.
That's an old ass K Love. Like we ain't picking players in that prime. God, damn.
I need it. I need his old ass. It's good.
He said, "I need his old ass, bro." I want to know for the guys in the chat. When we done, you got to tell me who got the best squad.
Who y'all think got the best squad just off the eye? That's what we want to know.
Who y'all think gonna win? Because this 3v3 tournament is gonna be crazy on 2K, bro. I love doing these things. We don't play. CPU plays. It makes it easy.
We don't play at all. Yeah, computer plays.
Yeah, because some of us might be better at 2K, and then we're gonna win every tournament. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
BJ, who you taking? Definitely not your goat. Damn.
There goes Mo. You are a troll, bro.
Jimmy, Al Horford, and Aaron.
Shout out your
I
goat.
promise you I was gonna go Aaron Gordon, and then I thought about Kevin Love, and they both took him. Give me who's a guy I know that's pretty good on 2K that a lot of people don't really. You know what? Y'all might laugh at this pick, but give me Jeff Green.
What the fuck?
It's not a bad pick.
That is a bad pick. Stop lying, Movit.
It's not a bad pick.
That's a bad pick.
He's 75 overall. I mean, his defense is good, but actually, no, his defense is a 61. Shit. Outside is a 73. Inside scoring is a 73.
I need somebody that's tall and lanky.
You got the last pick. This nigga got Braun and AD.
Bro, I didn't even think about the Lakers, even though it was the conference finals. That shit went straight over my head.
Yeah, I let him fall to him too, because I said y'all could have Braun. I wasn't picking Braun.
I didn't want Braun already, to be honest. I'm not even worried about it.
I just want a Joker. Because I'm gonna set my game plan.
I didn't think nobody was gonna be able to take Braun and AD back to back.
Get your Joker is all I'm gonna do.
This is gonna be nasty, but give me KCP.
KCP is not nasty.
Good pick.
You're gonna definitely give you some
Cook in 2K.
All right, Chad. Who you guys think got the best lineup?
Shit.
Troy got Jokic, MPJ, Bogut. Bro. Brogdon. Goat got Jimmy, Al Horford, and who? And then Moolish got Tatum, Murray, and Caleb. He said Moo won. I think Moo definitely got a good team. Brown, Bam, and Jeff. Jeff Green, and then Braun, AD, and KCP. I'm surprised why you're not saying Braun, AD. It's the same. It's like the duo. It's like Lakers duo. plus KCP, who used to be a Laker. So it's a Lakers duo versus everybody else. All right. So now let's see who plays who. I gotta write this down so I'm ready.
I don't want to play Boo.
Damn, I forgot Victor Oladipo was on the Heat. The shit sure. I would have probably took Victor instead.
Well, he ain't playing the conference finals though.
All right. So the first two people, Mulich won, but Troy team nasty. Thank you, bro. I know how to pick them. First two that we'll end on to be the first two that play each other. The last one, the person that is last that is not picked automatically moves on to the third round because winners play each other's, losers going to play each other's in the second round to determine who plays 5. Just like we did it before, Boo. All right. Yep. Who's going? Who's versus who first? Let's see. No, DJ. All right, DJ versus who?
All
right, DJ versus who? Round 1.
I hope it's me.
Why didn't that happen the first time we spun this damn wheel today?
DJ versus Troy, it looked like.
Oh,
kicked, DJ.
Oh man.
Get your ass kicked, DJ. All right. Who's getting that lucky fifth spot that don't gotta worry about nothing until like the third round? All right, next is
because he's the youngest. Okay, maybe I lied.
No, GOAT versus who?
Right. I hope it's not Boo.
You better play
versus GOAT versus.
Let's get it.
Oh, it's Moo. It's GOAT versus Moo.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
Your team about to be put to the test.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
sweep you like the Pistons with the Warriors.
You know what? I guess this is fair because Boo Wop had the last pick, so I guess this is fair.
Yeah,
so
let's go.
So what's gonna happen is
this dog walk that's gonna happen.
The winner of Troy DJ plays the winner of Moo and GOAT. The losers of Troy DJ plays the loser of Moo GOAT, and then the winner of Moo and GOAT plays Boo Wop. And that's the Boo Wop, and the loser and the 2 winners. That's the second round because it's only 3 rounds.
Yerp.
All right. So everybody,
you're in for a beating.
Everybody,
very, very nasty beating. You have to take.
Randy,
everybody got their teams. I'm glad, Tyrone. I'm glad you like my team.
Building.
Bucket City said Boo Wop had the best team, but that's why I said like Boo Wop had AD and Bron, so somebody's gonna wind up.
Sneaky ass team. Boo Wop has a sneaky dope team too. I ain't gonna lie.
Boo Wop looked like he might win this one, so I'm not sure. Ooh. All right. Since we got the 3v3, remember 3v3 live this Saturday, 9:45 Eastern PM on Kick. The link is in the description. Okay.
Hey, can I get 2012 Jeff Green?
Nope. You get 2023 Jeff Green.
Hey, 2012 Jeff Green was a dog, boy.
2023 Jeff Green.
Okay, see, Jeff Green was a dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's going to be fun.
Al Horford, that would be nasty.
That's going to be fun. So we almost out of here, guys. We got to get to this. Guess that player or finish that team, right?
Finish that team.
I gotta print this out because I need who you guys picked, so I could have that ready. And when we're ready to set up, we're ready to set up. So you feel me? I got everybody team here on paper. You feel me? Sit that aside, and then let's get ready for this game show. Finish that team now, chat. Since we got people in the chat, make sure you are playing along, please. I need this over here, right? And I need this over here because this is going to go over here. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. All right, now I'm scared to click anything. All right. I don't want it to go. All right, so the basis of this, guys, in the chat is I'm going to give them 4 players, and they're going to tell me who's the missing player. All right.
If you guys are wondering why I'm here, I'm just here to troll whoever was bad. So I'm just gonna troll you guys throughout this show.
And you guys know Troy like keeping score of these. So all right, your first one.
Wow.
2013, 2014 Heat. Who's the missing point guard?
Is it
Mario?
Is it Mario Chalmers?
The two people that just said Mario Chalmers is out, and I believe that was Moo and DJ. So Boo-Wop, you're the only one that can answer.
Fuck.
Chat, who you thinking? Let me see who you guys got in the
This
chat.
the
Tyrone,
2013-14 Heat.
Yep.
The 2013-14 Heat.
Come on, Boo.
LeBron ain't on this team. Fuck.
Ask Goat. Don't ask me.
Yeah, wait a minute. LeBron is on this team.
2014-13, my bad.
2000 what?
2014, 13, what?
No, 2014-15.
Man, come on, dog.
Okay.
Blame it on Goat.
God damn.
Just give me
I'm gonna say D Wade.
That is
D-Wade, I think, was in Chicago this season.
Nah, he wasn't there yet.
Norris Cole, man. Oh, my
Tyrone
God.
in the chat got it right.
And
No looking at the chat either,
I
guys.
thought about Norris Cole, too, but I just didn't think he was starting.
I didn't either.
All right, your next one. 14-15 Bulls.
Carlos Boozer?
DJ's out.
I don't know.
This is not the point guard either. This is the center. I think I'll power forward. Who can tell me? He just puts the missing guy right there in the beginning like he's the point guard.
Well, no, because
what you say, boy?
Taj Gibson.
Mulich.
That might be it right there.
Tyrone, who you got in the chat? Mulich, who you got?
you said it's a big man? I don't think it's a big man. Well, no, it probably is.
Don't believe Troy. Man, I don't give a shit. Give me another point. I already got one.
Yeah, I think Taj Gibson there probably is right
answer. After I said Carlos Boozer, I think it's
because I was finna go Carlos Boozer, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, Go, you sure this one right?
Yeah. Come on, Troy.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yep.
What the fuck? Word?
I don't even remember Paul Gasol playing for the Bulls. That's crazy.
I do. I just didn't think it was that year.
Oh, that's right.
Shit.
That's right.
Your next one.
This is finally in order.
Oh no, I don't know this one at all.
Murray Carroll.
What you say, boy?
Damari Carroll.
That's incorrect.
How about shit? Who was it before? God, dog. Give me I'm just guess who I know was with the Hawks for a while. Give me Marvin Williams.
Incorrect. Mulich.
I know it is not.
Jeff Teague.
That's incorrect. Damn, Troy got 3 in a row. Let's go.
Shit, nasty.
Kent Bazemore. Wow.
Tyrone said Joe Johnson. Everybody in the chat said Joe Johnson.
Now that 26 and 17, Joe Johnson was in Brooklyn, right?
All right. Who is it?
Dame McCollum, Aminu, Freedom. Oh, Enos Kent. Okay.
Yeah, watch the names in here. He named them stuff weird.
Nurkic?
Nurkic is incorrect. Mulich is out.
Ooh.
Damn, is Troy gonna go undefeated? Let's go.
My second choice was Carmelo.
You're welcome, Troy.
Yeah, thank you. Go.
Was Carmelo there? Was it? I think Carmelo was there during the bubble. I don't think this is the bubble year. So
Mo Harkless.
Boo-wah!
God damn, boo, good shit.
Boo-wah. All right, your next one.
Oh, look, there's Marvin Williams there.
Mason Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee is incorrect. Mulich, you're out.
The 15-16 Hornets. I remember this.
My boy Courtney Lee.
That was
He
my partner.
dangerous
Man.
in 2K.
That's why I thought of Mason Plumlee because Courtney Lee.
Fuck. What I want to say? What's dude's name? Fuck.
It's only Boo-Wop and DJ left, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
But that's a good guess. I ain't gonna lie. Batum's
I don't know, man. I have no idea on this one.
They said Hayward. That's a good guess.
Oh no, I think that's too early.
No, it wasn't.
That's too early.
That's too early.
Celtics.
Gordon Hayward was too early.
Kemba and Hayward didn't play together on the Hornets.
Y'all giving up? About to start the timer.
Yeah, I give up. I don't know who it is.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Oh wait, oh,
What you say?
You already gave
I
up,
want to say
DJ.
Batum.
Batum is not it. DJ, 5 seconds.
I can't think of the dude's name. I'm trying to think of. So go ahead.
Definitely on the team. I know who it is though. Kid Gill, Chris Rock.
Troy got 4 rights and y'all niggas suck.
How we know you getting it right? Wow, Frank Kaminsky.
Wow.
When y'all get it wrong, I get the point.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, that's how it always works. All right, your next one.
That shit nasty.
Boo-Wop, you know this already. Stop it. You've been playing this game for too long,
This
Boo-Wop.
nigga did not name him role player.
I ain't talking about you.
That's what
Lori,
said.
robot, role player.
Pascal Siakam.
You're
Pascal Siakam is incorrect, DJ.
Damn.
sick. You are sick. That's
Someone said-
crazy.
Oh shit.
This boy got Lowry, robot, role player. Get the hell out of here, man.
You should remember
Danny
the
Green.
like faces if you're real.
Oh, man.
Green.
Yep, Daniel Green.
Daniel, who's that?
His government name. Even though it's not his, even though his mama named him Daniel, so I'm gonna call him
Who the
Daniel.
fuck is Daniel?
His mama named him Daniel, so I'm
You're
gonna call
not
him
getting
Daniel.
this.
Nah, I ain't getting this.
Obi Toppin.
This nigga said DeMar in the chat.
Oh my god.
DeMar wasn't on the same team as Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my god.
What's this fucking guy name?
Peyton Barrett. Look, 20. Oh, I don't know.
Kevin
See?
Knox.
That's incorrect. Boo-Wop.
Oh, I thought that was right at first.
Mulich and DJ. Give me another point. Come on, baby. I already got 4 points.
Randall Robinson, Barrett, Peyton. I'm giving up on this one because I don't watch the Knicks. And I stopped playing 2K years ago.
Obi Toppin.
Obi
Obi Toppin.
He
Move.
said Knox. He said Knox.
Oh,
Look, I'm just gonna give you some. You see the silhouette in the middle? Who head is that?
I don't fucking know.
Watch this. Watch this. Just look at the head. Look at the head. Now watch this. Watch this.
Bro, I don't know these motherfuckers here.
What more is that?
You can't tell by his head, bro.
Hell no. What
That
more
is a
is that?
Morris head right there. That is a Morris Brothers head right there, bro.
Which one is it though?
It's
Marcus.
Marcus. All right. You know we had to get some Pistons in there.
Come
Now,
on,
don't look
man.
at this head because that looked like CJ McCollum.
Yeah, I promise you it do.
Not even gonna lie, it looked like CJ McCollum.
That boy, this is Reggie Jackson bust. Come on, man.
What do you mean? Come on, man. He's one of the. Oh my god! Don't get me started on him.
Stop doing that.
Names. I need names. Come on, let's finish this up. I need names.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
That's incorrect. Moonwitch is out.
KCP.
KCP is incorrect. Whoop out.
Fuck 'em.
DJ.
Come on, DJ. You can do it.
I would say this just to be funny. Killian Hayes.
Yep, that was my guess.
Troy never whooped somebody ass like this. I'm glad Go doing these now because I'm whooping y'all ass today.
Reggie Bullock.
Y'all, I know after every time I show the person, y'all feel stupid.
No, I don't, because I don't watch the Pistons.
All right, second to last one.
Mel's favorite. Wow.
Tyrone said, I know I'm wrong, Mamoutier.
Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma. Incorrect? Yeah, incorrect.
Oh,
This is
wow.
the championship year, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just tripped. I'm
KCP.
God damn. Yeah.
Mulich is on the board. Damn, Mulich said, I'm not
Damn.
getting skunked. All right, last one for DJ to avoid a skunk.
man, come on, dog. Get
1997.
the hell out of here.
You guys should know this. You guys are basketball fans.
And this Reeves at the
Shut
end
the
is
hell up. You
Austin
didn't
Reeves.
know it.
This Reeves at the end is Austin Reeves, all right?
Yeah, that's
Shut up.
big money.
I don't even know if Austin Reeves spell his name like that. Is that
Muggsy Bogues.
You said Muggsy Bogues?
Yep.
That is incorrect. Look at his head.
Look at his
He got
head.
a short neck. He got a short neck.
He said he got a short.
I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I'm gonna just say it. Jayson Williams.
That is incorrect.
I was thinking Jayson Williams too. Doug Christie. Shit.
Doug Christie is correct. There you go, DJ. He ain't get
No. Oh man.
Good, my Raheem.
Raheem.
Come on, guys.
I'd have never guessed that. Nobody here was gonna guess that.
So the end results are Troy has all of them. Troy has all of them. So I got 7, Boo got 2, and Mulich got 1. Thank you for playing, baby. That's what I like to see. All right, before we get to final thoughts, I know everybody going to say themselves, but who you got winning this weekend in the 3v3?
Me.
Myself. I'm winning. Me. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you the worst. Who I think gonna struggle the most is definitely GOAT. Because where you getting your points from? That's what I want to know. I don't know where the fuck you getting your points.
Sure, buddy. At least I didn't pick Jeff Green. Sure, buddy.
Man, you picked Al Horford. Get the hell out of here.
Look, bro.
Tyrone said it's a toss-up between me and Moo. I want to see this. So come watch live, guys. Stay tuned. I'll probably, if you ain't join our Discord, because we'll be dropping the information and stuff there for you guys. But yeah, I mean, I got Jokic, MPJ, and bro. I can't say his name, man. Brogdon. Shit. Go got Jimmy, Al Horford, and who? Mulis got Tatum, Murray, and K-Love. And then DJ Brown, Bam, and Jeff T. You should have got another player with a B. You had the BBB. And then Boo
I had the killer bees.
Boo out cheated and got Bron and AD. And nobody still ain't picking him to win.
You know what? Since this is blacktop style, I'm not going to pick Boo up to win either because of blacktop.
So what y'all know? It's first 2 rounds.
We're picking Jeff Green.
First 2 rounds is to 12 half court. We're playing, not full court. We're trying to make the games as short as possible so we can get more of them in. We want to get them all in, right? So the first and second round is going to be 12-point half quarters. Half court, and then the last round is going to be 16 to 16 half court. All right, last round, 16 half. All right, that's what we're doing. But I can't wait for it because we have done these before. We have had some heated moments doing these. We have had some guys pick horrible picks. This one guy picked one of the most horrible team in from the sideline history, and I hope nobody never ever picks a team like that guy did. I'm not even gonna tell you the team. It was so bad. It reminds me of Goat's team. It reminds me of Goat's team because I want to know where he getting the scoring from. Just like that guy. Just like the guy that I'm talking about. He thought he was going to get some scoring, and he didn't have no scoring either.
That's fine. At least I didn't pick Jeff Green, so stop laughing, DJ.
Say one more Jeff Green joke, and I'll give him 2014 Jeff Green when he play you.
Okay.
All right, so I got me versus DJ. I'm not going to lie. Because, first of all, you don't got a big man. So
Bam is my big man.
Bam, he gonna eat the shit out of Bam down low. Fucking 2K.
Hey,
he gonna eat the shit out of Bam down low, nigga. That nigga is Martian Boo cookie. All right, I'm taking me and DJ, or me over DJ. I'm taking Moo over Goat, and then I got
everybody's taking everybody over Goat.
I got DJ beating Goat in the losers bracket, me beating Moo in the winners bracket, and then I got Boo Wop beating Moo in the second round, and then me and Boo meet in the finals for me to take it.
See, this is just hatred, you know. This is them hating all against.
And it's the best of 3, so you get 2. You get best of 3, first to 2 wins. Then we move on to the next game, and once we finish the first 2 games, then we move on to the next round. But there are 3 games going to happen in the first round, which is me versus DJ, Goat versus Mulich. Then the losers versus Boo. The losers versus each other. And then in the second round, it'd be me versus the winners versus winners, and then the loser versus loser. All right, so we clear. I want everybody to know what the standings and the statues are. But let's get up out of here. Mulich, final thoughts.
Appreciate y'all for sliding through today. It was a great show. Shout out to all of our audio listeners, all of our podcast listeners. If you're listening, not watching this, shout out to everybody in the chat today. We appreciate you guys. Come back on Wednesday for Gentlemen's Talk. Tap in tomorrow for a TikTok live. We're gonna try to get that going again. And I'll see you on Friday.
Down the line, DJ.
Like Moose said, Wednesday, Gentlemen's Talk. 7:15 Central Time, 8:15 Eastern. We're going to be talking about something completely different than we normally do. We're going to be talking about the top 10 childhood cartoons of all time. That's going to be fun and different, interactive. Anybody want to get on? Let us know. You already know we can get you in. All right. Shout out to my co-host, Mr. GT.
All right.
Might want to join that one.
Before we go real quick, who we got here? We got those. All right. So DJ and Buwa. Carmelo Anthony, safe route.
What?
Carmelo Anthony, what?
Safe route.
Safe route into the Hall of Fame.
Safe. What the fuck?
DJ, y'all missed the episode, so I wanted to count y'all
Hey,
votes.
let me tell you something. If Reggie Miller is in the Hall of Fame, Carmelo Anthony gets into the Hall of Fame.
All right, see, because I didn't write what he was. So go ahead, Buwa. Final thoughts.
Man, you already know, man. I see people next week.
Go. You want to say something?
Man, hope you guys enjoy the show. Links will be provided in the chat and in the bio. So click them links to go into the Discord, the Facebook group, anything you guys want around here. We have it all in the bio. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to check us out on Kick or in Discord if you want to watch through there. Me absolutely obliterating Moolish. So hope you guys have a good night. That's all for me. Jeff Green.
I like the cockiness in everybody, but this your boy Troy. This is Basket to Basket. We gonna bid you niggas adieu, and thank you guys.